Yo, let me see that face. Holy cow. How come you had your first cake pop at 3 years old and I had to wait 27 years? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up? Oh, thumbs down, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and cheers. Woohoo! Alright, what's going on everybody? Chris, Heather, and Bryson again with another Disney video. For today's video, we have reservations here at EPCOT. And we're gonna go ahead and try out the Hawaii Pavilion because we've actually never gotten the Hawaii Pavilion food. So once we stop over there, we'll let you guys know what they have. Just a little background. We actually grew up a little bit in Hawaii, so we have a little bit of standards, and we'll see if if Disney matches the part. Just for reference, it is 3:44 on a Saturday, and here is your first crowd level. So again, looks like the monorails still aren't coming through here, and it looks like they don't have the tram coming through here as well. So you're gonna be parking. So we're season pass holders and we're gold members, which means we get free parking. However, today, for some reason, as we're pulling up through the gate, the guy asked us if we wanted to upgrade to preferred parking. Disney must really be hurting on money right now to ask season pass holders if they want to pay to park a little bit closer. So same flow as a couple months when we came here, or a couple weeks ago. That is the exit only. Here is the enter only on the right hand side of the EPCOT ball. But it's October and sadly we're still wearing these masks, but little man's pretty grown, accustomed to it, so he knows what to be doing when we come out here to Disney. Alright, so through the COVID checkpoint and through the bag security, fun fact, if you're going to be walking on the pavement, you may pop a temperature, which could be a false reading. So sometimes they'll read you on your forehead initially. If it's a little hot, they grab your neck. Last time, I was the culprit. This time, Heather went ahead and got hit with the temperature check. So first ride of the day is Finding Nemo. I feel like it's a reoccurring theme with us. Typically we like to do that because we're a little hot from walking from the car out to the park, and no better way to cool down because Nemo has some pretty good AC in here. Plus he loves the aquarium asset. It's at the end of the ride. So at the end of the Nemo ride, they were handing out little sticker books, and he's amazed with this thing, trying to find all the little different characters. So a little something new. Looks like they have an entry and exit way. Huh, I haven't seen that the last time we came here. That's not a shark.
That's a stingray.
That's a stingray.
No, that one down there on the bottom is a shark.
That's a stingray too.
What?
Joking. So if you've never come in here before, this is at the end of the Finding Nemo ride. There's different stuff that you can see in here. So you got sea turtles, sharks, dolphins. They have a turtle talk with Crush, manatees, and some other ocean life. Good place to take pictures in here as well, as they got a little shark exhibit with a good old Bruce over there. And there's where Turtle Talk is, but that's currently closed. It's a little show for kids. It's a little interactive. You get to talk with Crush. Alright, stroller parking a little busier than the last time we came here, but still not at full capacity yet. So just on our little walk over towards Figment from the Seas with Nemo and friends, we're already realizing there's a lot more food options open right now, so a lot more carts are open. So popcorn, that was for sure closed last time, and they're for sure open now, so it's something to keep in mind. Forgot to actually mention, Nemo said 25 minutes outside and ended up being 5 minutes. So this says 35, we'll see how long that wait is. Stinky. So it looks like this Figment play area is still down, still not open. And just a reminder that Florida is completely open in itself, but there has been an uptick in cases right now.
You know, craving?
What you craving?
I want nachos.
Nachos. So yeah, there is no little kids running around today. But here's the food wine shirt for this year, the Figment style. And a whole different type of things down here for food and wine. Okay, well, Figment was a success, so they quoted 35 minutes at the entrance and ended up only being about 5 to 10 minute wait. With that being said, Heather and I were freaking starving, so we're gonna go head over to the Aloha Hawaii Pavilion and go ahead and see what type of food they have to offer, and then we'll go ahead and shout out and let you guys know what we get. And it's currently, what time is it? 4:53, so yeah, the sun's definitely has less of an impact right now. And yeah, so there's the popcorn stand that we're talking about being open. And there's the reverse waterfall. Looks like it's operating again. It was down for a while. So here's the current line, which really isn't bad at all. Alright, so one of the main reasons why we came here was for the Food and Wine Festival. We're gonna go ahead and experience some Hawaii grinds, which is AKA food. So once you're at a situated spot where you can sit down and eat, you are allowed to take off your mask here. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. And I'm gonna show you guys what we ended up getting. So we got both of the appetizers that they have here, and we'll go ahead and show you. So first up is the Kalua pork slider. Looks pretty decent. It's on a Hawaiian roll. And then we also got the Spam hash. So that looks pretty good. We've heard good reviews on this as well. And I'm a fan of Kalua pork anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and give both of these a shot and let you guys know what we think. So as far as pricing goes, the pork slider was $5.25 and the hash was $4.25. These are pretty small, so don't expect anything big. Consistency on this one, it's already kind of mushy. I don't know how I feel. Oh yeah, the bottom's mushy. Is it
soggy?
The bottom's soggy.
Ooh.
Notice that all might be different from when you guys get it.
Is that a fail?
I'm not the biggest fan of this. Alright, next up is going to be Heather. Let's see what she thinks.
Oh, I don't like that.
You don't like it? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of that. It does not taste like a Kalua pork that we're used to. So on your Disney app, you can actually go to the EPCOT portion. You can go to the festivals, so you can go find food and wine. So we're gonna go ahead and find Hawaii and see what's in this Kalua pork, because that tasted way different than what we're used to. So Kalua pork slider with sweet and sour, Dole pineapple and chutney, and spicy mayonnaise. That's what it was. So in the Kalua pork we're used to, we do not have spicy mayonnaise, and we don't really put pineapple in it either. So that could be a reason why that was a little bit different tasting. And it looks like it was sitting down for a while. That's why the consistency of this Hawaiian roll is kind of soggy. So we're just kind of picking at it with a fork. Kind of a bummer. Alright, so in the teriyaki glazed Spam hash, it has potatoes, peppers, onions, and spicy mayonnaise. So that's the exact type of stuff that they had in that Kalua pork, which I wasn't the biggest fan of. What about you?
That looks like it's gonna be really good though.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and try this one. There's good reviews on this one. So yeah, let's just go ahead and figure that out. I'm not the biggest fan of onions, but I'm going to disregard that, and we're going to go ahead and try that. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead after the Spam piece over here. So I can tell you already that the Spam doesn't look as cooked as I usually cook it, so it might be a little softer. Just like Spam, like a mushy Spam. Try the potato. Potato is really good. Yeah, so let's try a pepper. Okay. So I like it. I don't really like the Spam the way the Spam can be cooked a little bit more, but other than that, I think it's really good.
Are you making a penny? Oh yeah, we like our Spam like burnt and crunchy.
I wouldn't say burnt and crunchy, but definitely a little more cooked. Almost has the consistency of
like
almost out of the can.
I like the potato.
Yeah, the potatoes are good.
I like this better than that.
And just an FYI, we tried to give him the Kalua pork and he did not like it either. You didn't like it?
Nope.
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up? Oh, thumbs down, okay. So Disney, if you're listening, this is coming from somebody who spent a lot of time in Hawaii. Throw out some mac salad, throw out some Kalua pork, and some white rice, and that would do the trick for most people. You don't gotta get all fancy with the pineapples and things of that nature. Dole Whip, that's pretty good. You guys can stay with that one. Alright, so kind of keep in mind that not every Kahlua pork slider is going to be soggy the way we had it. That's just the way it kind of rolled for us. So with that being said, we might have to give that another shot another day. So if it wasn't soggy, it probably won't be so bad. And then I'm going to see if I can try to get it without that sour mayonnaise. Because I think if you put without the sour mayonnaise and not a soggy bread, I think it would be pretty decent. The Kahlua pork, the meat itself, that tasted alright. It wasn't bland or anything. So there's a lot more food options out here, but now there's no more shows. That's still currently closed. And here's some crowd levels for you. It was a little jam-packed out that way, but not too bad out this way. So we've never been back here. This is in between Canada and the next country, which I believe is the UK. And we're gonna go see what's in this food and wine pavilion. So it's a big pavilion here. So they got mac and cheese station, a lot of wine through here. We're gonna sit here and go through the desserts line. So look at a piano up there. So I wonder if they traditionally play music up in here. But here's what we were in line for, a cake pop. See, I knew we were gonna get live music. It's playing music. So I'm going for the Twix cake pop. Heather's gonna go for the M&M's cake pop. And they're both gonna run you $4, which is a pretty decent price for what we get. All right, receipt in hand. Thank you. Oh, you ready? All right. Thank you. Oh. But here is the M&M cake pop, and here is the Twix. And little man already has this chocolate one. Yeah, I've never had one, so we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and cheers. Woohoo! They're only supposed to allow somebody in the car. Cold. Cold? Ice cream. That's what Bryson was saying. All right, we're gonna go ahead and enjoy these. So this makes up for the botched Hawaii deal we just had. The cake inside of this cake pop is really good, nice and moist. All right, for that being my first cake pop ever, I think that was pretty good. What do you think? That's pretty good? That's yummy. So the cake itself was nice and moist, wasn't dry. The chocolate that was on there was really good, and on top of that is Twix. Who doesn't like Twix? But yeah, pleasantly surprised. A lot better $4 spent than what we spent previously on that that hash and the Kahlua pork. What did you think?
It was really good.
She's a short talker sometimes. But just a quick overview in here. They have a couple stand-up tables, socially distant. Live music back there. Piano guy is pretty good. And yeah, a lot of stuff in here. I don't know how we've never seen this before. Yo, let me see that face. Holy cow.
You're a mess.
How come you had your first cake pop at 3 years old and I had to wait 27 years? Glad you enjoy it though. Alright, so no pun intended, that was a unique little treat. I'm glad we went back there because we typically never go back there to see what's over there, and I'm just kind of glad that we did. So EPCOT is continuing to prove that it's our favorite park since the shutdown happened and the whole COVID restrictions, because they did a pretty good job at crowd control, and yeah, I think we're pleasantly surprised so far. So the sun continues to drop, which means the temperature starts to continue to drop, which I'm a big fan of. Now we don't have to worry about sweating and hot lines waiting outside. So I was actually talking to a coworker about this. We were wondering if the restaurants were going to be open, but specifically here in Morocco, we are currently closed. Man. So originally we came back to Italy just to check up on see if this little corner pizzeria was open. It's like a fast, quick service, and last time it was closed, so this time it's open. And we're gonna go ahead and grab a slice of pepperoni pizza, give us something to eat because I'm still pretty hungry. Ooh, looks like we're gonna get a fresh pepperoni. Smells pretty good though. Ooh, we get a fresh pie. Alright, thank you. Alright, here's some classic Italiano pizza right outside of Italy. Can't get much better than that, right? Some pizza, had some desserts today. Went back to some Hawaii throwbacks. And yeah, this pizza is always good, and this was a fresh one, so we're gonna go ahead and grind it out. Alright, who would never love pizza, especially when it's from Italy? Right? Did you like it?
Yes, I liked it.
Her 2 words, yes, I liked it. But something the little man actually really enjoyed. Did you like the pizza?
Yeah.
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up. So he liked it. So just a park update since last time. Last time we came here, this little Africa, little Fresh Point was not open. And now it's currently open, so things are reopening in the parks. Not 100%, but they are reopening. So currently the wait time for Frozen is 120 minutes. Something we're not gonna wait 120 minutes for. So we're gonna go catch Mission Space or do some other stuff. Come back here while the crowd probably dies out, and then we'll try to reattempt that ride. All right, so believe it or not, this line that you guys see outside is a line to get into the Mexico Pavilion. Not the actual ride or anything, but just to get in there. I've never seen that in all my years here at Disney. That's kind of crazy. So we're not gonna do that right now. Here is the exit to the Mission Space. And within here, there used to be a big play area for kids, but this is now currently closed. And they used to have a big gaming system over here, which that has been put away and closed as well temporarily. Over here, there used to be a couple more games. You get to go ahead and do a landing on Mars. And you take some nice little postcards to send your friends and family. Take a little email picture. But all this is temporarily closed right now. So there is Wreck-It Ralph himself on the little scrim. But other than that, the bigger picture, you're gonna see it's where the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride is gonna be. Looking pretty cool so far. Catch the sun right here. This is probably one of the better signs that I like. I don't know why, I just do. Yo, check out that wind. It's never that gusty over here.
Oh, it's not.
See that wind? Alright, so standby is a 15-minute wait. We'll technically see, here's the line right here. Alright, mission space complete. We're gonna go over to head towards the Mexican Pavilion, the Mexico Pavilion. Try to ride 3 Caballeros. And then we'll probably head on out because the Norway Frozen ride is still pretty long. I think Heather just checked the app and it said 90 minutes. And little man over here is getting pretty antsy. The sun is going down, and I tell you, that's a pretty nice view right there. So here's a little sneak peek of Guardians of the Galaxy little ride. That's gonna be your little seating system right there. Looks pretty cool. Alright, so low key is kind of odd, but that little area back there probably has some of the best bathrooms here at the park. So we decided to bite the bullet, wait in this line, and this will be our last ride of the day. It's Coco, or we always call it Coco, but it is the 3 Caballeros, and he likes this ride. So here's the line to get in. Pretty crazy, right? Alright, so we ended up waiting 15 minutes to get in here. So we're talking to the line attendant up there. And she was basically saying there's a 410 people here at the moment. So 410 people, that's really not that bad. As you can tell, it's pretty empty in here. And I think that's including this restaurant down here.
To give you an idea of how confined these barriers are, there's no room to be next to your party.
Say adios. So kind of keep you guys updated, they still don't do the fireworks shows currently. Those are still canceled until further notice. And on top of that, we're gonna go ahead and check out the Frozen ride to see how long the wait is. If it's longer than, I don't know, probably 45 minutes, we'll probably turn around and head home, but we're gonna go ahead and check first. Okay, so the entrance to Frozen's down there, and the line is still hooking all the way down towards China. So that's gonna be a no-go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a video today from underneath the EPCOT ball. It's a pretty adventurous day. We got to go ahead and experience some Hawaiian food, which was mediocre at best, in my opinion. We also got to eat some nice Italian pizza for dinner. That was pretty good. Couple rides, and just a little bit of an update on everything over here at EPCOT. Still a better experience than most of the other Disney parks at the moment. and that's just my opinion. I actually forgot to mention, I did try my first cake pop, and I will say I was quite pleasantly surprised. It was really good. Really, really good. Alright, as you guys can tell, we are back home. Today was a pretty okay day at EPCOT. Crowds are a little busier. Everything's starting to open up more. We had more food concession stands opened up. Popcorn of that nature. You guys already know what we're talking about. We got to eat some Hawaiian food. It was a little below average to our standard. But the hash was definitely better than the Kahlua pork. But like you guys already know, if the bread changed, little things here and there changed, it probably would have been a little bit better, the Kahlua pork. Had our first cake pop. That was pretty good. I had the Twix, Heather had the M&Ms, and Bryson had just the basic chocolate because he has some food allergies, so we weren't gonna really play around with it at the theme park. And then yeah, we topped it off with some Italian pizza. It's always good over there. Pretty yummy stuff. And then caught a couple rides and called it a day. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you guys are still going to be trying to hit up the theme parks right now during COVID. There's no fast passes going on, and there's going to be a long waits for lines, so just expect that. But other than that, I just want to say thanks for watching. Never live your life on auto, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.